did you get in the shower? This is very, very, very hard. I've taken to trying to just glue pieces of the petals together because the big flowers are too big to fit on the letters. So now I'm just holding together these flowers and hoping that they glue. It looks like a little baby flower, but really it's a bunch of big flowers broken down into the sum of their parts. Right now it looks and it feels like my fingers are glued more to these petals than the petals are glued to themselves. Awesome. Great, that's exactly what I wanted. What are you doing, Jem? You gonna tell me a story? Okay. I think I mentioned this when I first got the house and I was going through all the rooms, but some of the doorknobs were put on backwards. That means that the lock is on the other side. And so yesterday I was attempting to clean the study and I didn't want Jem and Scout in there with me because they get in all the boxes and they make a huge mess. And so I was like, all right. So I had them on one side of the room and I shut the door to keep them out. I turned around and I was like, Jem, how did you get by me? All right, so I picked him up to go put him out and the door wouldn't open. The door wouldn't open because it was locked. The door was locked. Yeah, I had somehow managed to lock myself into the room. I looked around and I realized I didn't have a phone. I did have a computer though, so I started messaging people to get a hold of my parents because they were the only people who have a spare key and the front door's locked, so only they could let me out. And I was stuck in there for a few hours. While I was in there, I tried to do all sorts of things to break out of the room to see if I could just break out without having to get somebody to let me out. And I'm not a good criminal. I could not break my way out of that room to save my life. Literally, if that room was on fire, I could probably have escaped through the window, but then the front door would still be locked. So I could have saved my life, but I would have been trapped outside of the house. So, moral of the story, if you know that there's something wrong with your house and it's potentially dangerous or cumbersome, fix it before it becomes a problem. Who's a baby? Meow, meow, meow. Say hi, Scout. Okay, I'll let you go. Baby, I'm trying to do my makeup. I just had a moment of extreme panic that I killed my cat because she climbed behind the dresser drawer and then I just like slammed it shut. And then it didn't go by. It hit something in the back of the drawer and I heard a muffled like whimper. I didn't realize she had climbed into the drawer and then through the gap behind. And then she got stuck back there and I had to help her maneuver her way out. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. You're okay. Anyway, so she came out. I finally had to like help her push out because she wouldn't come out all the way. She kept trying and wouldn't because I think, hey, what are you chewing on? Stop it. She was a little bit stuck. So, don't do that. You scare me. Alright, I'm on the search for boots for my sister's wedding. Wish me luck. So the regular cowboy boots that they have are not in my size. Both of the browns are, they don't have 9s, they only have 9.5s and 8.5s. So I'm going to just try on both sizes and for both shoes and see what that looks like. And then they have this other shoe and it's nice. It's like really nice, but it's not the exact same shade as the dress I got. So I'm gonna hold off on trying these ones on until I try on all the other shoes. Okay. Alright, let me just try on some shoes. Alright, these are the 8.5s. And I mean, the 8.5s aren't bad. I'm gonna put the other one on and walk around it and see how they feel.
That's the style. And she thinks
I bought the boots, even though they're half a size too small, but they fit. I just worried that halfway through the wedding, I'm going to hate myself. So, I mean, that could still be an option regardless of if the shoes fit or not. So, but we'll see.